Jessica Chen makes $45,000 a year teaching third grade in Phoenix. Her colleague Mark, same school, same salary, same years of experience. Jessica drives a 2018 Honda Civic. Mark drives a 2023 BMW 3 Series. Guess which one has $127,000 in investment accounts? Look, I spent 3 years trying to figure out why people with identical incomes end up in completely different financial places. I interviewed dozens of people, tracked spending patterns, analyzed bank statements. The answer shocked me. It's not about budgeting. It's not about investing knowledge. It's about what happens in the 7 seconds between wanting something and deciding to buy it. Let me explain what I mean. I was having coffee with Jessica last month, and she told me something that made my brain stop working for a second. She said every time she wants to buy something, and I mean anything, she asks herself one question. Am I buying this because I need it or because my brain thinks I need it? That's it. 7 seconds of thinking. One question. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Your brain is running a 24/7 advertising campaign trying to convince you that spending money will solve problems it won't actually solve. Tired? Buy coffee? Stressed? Buy something on Amazon? Bored? Buy entertainment? Insecure? Buy clothes. Jessica figured out something that took me embarrassingly long to learn. Most purchases are emotional regulation disguised as practical decisions. Think about that for a second. Now, Mark, Jessica's colleague with the BMW, he's not stupid. He's actually really smart. Master's degree, great teacher, knows exactly how compound interest works, but he never learned to pause. When Mark sees that BMW commercial during March Madness, his brain starts writing a story. I work hard. I deserve this. It's reliable. I'll keep it for 10 years. 7 seconds later, he's on the dealership website. Jessica sees the same commercial. Her brain starts writing the same story. But then she pauses and asks the question, do I need a BMW or does my brain think I need a BMW? The answer is always the second one. I learned this the hard way. In 2019, I was making $82,000 as a marketing manager. I had exactly $847 in my checking account and $0 invested anywhere. You know why? Because I was spending $73,000 a year on things my brain convinced me I needed. A nicer apartment because I deserved it. Uber Eats because I was too busy to cook. Subscriptions to services I forgot I had. Every purchase felt logical in the moment. Every purchase was actually my brain trying to solve an emotional problem with money. And here's where it gets interesting. The average American makes 35,000 decisions per day. About 300 of those involve money, from buying coffee to paying bills to clicking add to cart. Most people make these decisions on autopilot. They never pause. They never question the story their brain is telling them. But what if you paused for just 7 seconds on the big ones? What if you asked Jessica's question? Let me show you what happens when you do. A study from MIT tracked 2,000 people for 18 months. Half got training on decision delays. Basically, Jessica's 7-second pause. The other half got traditional budgeting advice. The pause group reduced unnecessary spending by 43% on average. The budgeting group, 11%. Wild, right? Because here's what nobody tells you. Budgeting tries to control outcomes. The pause controls decisions, and decisions always beat intentions. Jessica started doing this in 2018. She was drowning in credit card debt, living paycheck to paycheck, feeling like she'd never get ahead on a teacher's salary. 5 years later, she owns $127,000 worth of index funds. How? She redirected about $400 per month from unconscious spending to automatic investing. Same salary, same life, different 7-second habit. Now I know what you're thinking. But what about emergencies? What about things I actually need? Stay with me here. The pause isn't about never buying anything. It's about buying things consciously instead of compulsively. When Jessica needs something, actually needs it, the 7-second pause confirms that need. When she doesn't, it reveals the emotional story her brain was trying to sell her. Most of the time, that story is about fear. Fear you're missing out. Fear you're not successful enough. Fear you're not taking care of yourself. Fear other people are judging you. And here's the brutal truth. Companies spend $600 billion per year on advertising designed to trigger exactly those fears. They study your brain patterns. They know which emotions make you reach for your wallet. They know how to make spending feel like self-care. The 7-second pause breaks that pattern. Think about that for a second. Now let me be honest with you. When I first tried Jessica's method, it felt terrible. Like I was depriving myself of things that would make me happy. But you know what I discovered? Most of those purchases didn't actually make me happy. They made me feel better for about 20 minutes, then I was back to baseline. Except now I had less money and more stuff I didn't really want. The pause taught me something nobody talks about. The feeling you get from buying something is temporary. The feeling you get from seeing your investment account grow is permanent. That's when everything clicked for me. So here's the framework I use now. Jessica's question, plus 2 follow-ups. Question 1, am I buying this because I need it or because my brain thinks I need it? Question 2, if I don't buy this today, will I still want it in 48 hours? Question 3, what would happen if I put this money into my investment account instead? Those 3 questions, 7 seconds each, 21 seconds total. In 2023, those 21-second pauses saved me $8,400. Money that went straight into index funds instead of disappearing into stuff I forgot about. But here's the part that really matters. This isn't about becoming cheap. It's about becoming conscious. Conscious about the difference between what you want and what your brain thinks you want. Because your brain, that beautiful, complex machine, it evolved to survive in a world where resources were scarce and threats were immediate. But you live in a world where resources are abundant and most threats are manufactured by marketers. The 7-second pause helps your brain catch up to your reality. Now, if you're someone who earns a decent income but feels like you're always broke, if you're tired of working hard and having nothing to show for it, if you're ready to stop letting your impulses control your financial future, this is for you. Tonight, before you go to bed, think about the last 5 things you bought that cost more than $50. Ask yourself Jessica's question about each one. Did I need this or did my brain think I needed this? The answer will probably surprise you. And starting tomorrow, every time you're about to spend money on something that costs more than $20, pause for 7 seconds and ask that question. That's it. That's the whole move. 7 seconds between wanting and buying. 7 seconds that separate the people who build wealth from the people who build regrets.